discovered and recovered the remains of Cody Maynard, Stephanie Sprang, and Tina Herman. The discovery of these bodies was as a result of information provided by Matthew Hoffman. The bodies were located in a wooded area, inside of garbage bags, in a hollow tree.
Just a short time ago, the most dreaded announcement possible for the families, the innocent families of two missing women and a young boy in Ohio. As you just heard the sheriff say, the bodies of 42-year-old Tina Herman, her 10-year-old son Cody, and Tina's friend Stephanie Sprang were found in garbage bags stuffed inside a hollow tree about 20 miles away from their home. Cops implied they already have the man responsible for this horrific crime.
There's nothing to indicate through the investigation that there's anyone except Matthew Hoffman. The discovery of these bodies was as a result of information provided by Matthew Hoffman.
There is, if you can call it that, one bright spot. Tina Herman's 13-year-old daughter, Sarah, survived. There she is right there, but not without living through her own hellish nightmare. Cops found Sarah on Sunday, 5 days after Hoffman allegedly kidnapped her, bound and gagged in the basement of the sicko's home. We are taking your calls. 1-877, JVN says, that's 1-877-586-7297. Straight out to Tanisha Millette, reporter from WBNS-TV in Mount Vernon, Ohio. You've been tracking this hideous story from the very start. Tanisha, you were at the major news conference today where this terrible announcement was made. Bring us the very latest.
Well, in addition to some of the things that you said, the other thing that we learned today, which was very heartbreaking for not just the crews but everybody in the community, was that the sheriff did confirm that the 13-year-old girl was in the home and present when the other three were murdered. He could not say whether or not she witnessed it, but she was aware that it had gone on.
Mark Igler, attorney, why did they not announce that they were charging him with murder? I mean, why is it that sometimes people are charged with murder immediately and other times, as in this case, law enforcement is very cryptic and says, we're going to present a case to the grand jury and we can't comment on this or that. He's only charged with kidnapping. I mean, they basically implied that he did it. They said that he gave him the information that led him to the tree, and he's a tree trimmer.
I throw back the question to you. Why are you so anxious to not let the process take its nice time? They've got him on kidnapping. Let's wait. They don't want to be accused of rushing to judgment. Prosecutors are getting their case together to present before a grand jury, which is their obligation. There's no disadvantage whatsoever if they simply wait and let the process run its course. There's no disadvantage.
What I asked you, though, is why is it sometimes the case, as in this case, and other times they hold a news conference, they say, we found the dead bodies, we are charging this person with murder. They led us to the body.
I don't know. They know the answer. I don't.
All right, I have another question. Steve Kardian, former criminal investigator. This girl is found in the basement of this sicko's home, bound and gagged. She was there for 5 days. Now, you heard the news conference. They said that they believe that this girl was also in the home, her family home, when this horror of 3 people being murdered, her mother, her kid brother, and a family friend, occurred. But yet, for days, cops were saying they were still hopeful that this family was alive. Presumably, that means that she did not tell them that she witnessed the murder. I'm not understanding that. Was she kept in a separate part of the house, perhaps, and not able to hear what was going on in this home?
No.
That was littered with beer cans and filled with blood?
Quite often we'll see law enforcement will not reveal the information that they have, and that is specifically because the predator, the perpetrator, will have certain information that they want to be able to extract from him. She is a material witness. She heard and or saw something. She's going to be a big part of this case, and she's going to be a big part of convicting him.